Well, the role of the CCI, which is the Council for Competitiveness and Innovation, is an advisory body to the Minister of Planning and Sustainable Development. And it has responsibility for significantly improving the global competitiveness of Trinidad and Tobago, as well as fostering the development of innovation to drive the diversification program and a knowledge-based and supporting a knowledge-based economy. The importance of competitiveness should not be understated or underestimated. My role and the role of other members within the CCI is really to bring positive deliverable benefits, tangible benefits to the population of Trinidad and Tobago. Now, by increasing competitiveness, we end up actually generating more wealth. And with generating more wealth, we're able then to actually have a higher standard of living and therefore lift and elevate the living standards of the nation. Well, national competitiveness, first of all, I have to say, we have to link it to national productivity. They go hand in hand effectively. So that begs the question, what is national productivity? And national productivity is basically how a nation maximizes the uses of its natural capital and human resources. In maximizing those various elements, and for example, if we take natural resources, a natural resource would be the endowments of oil and gas that we have in the country. It could be our location, right, in where we're positioned as Trinidad and Tobago, service in South America and the north and into Europe. And it could be our climate, because we're often described as being outside the hurricane belt. So if we maximize these resources, we're able then to sell our goods and services at competitive prices on the global market, which increases the trade that comes to Trinidad, both externally and internally, and it forces investors to come to us. In doing that, again, we create and generate wealth, which can then be used to support higher wages to deliver better living standards. Who's in charge of it? It's the World Economic Forum. What is it? It really is a comparative benchmark of the economic and social performances of a nation. Many countries participate in it. Obviously, when it started basically in Europe with a smaller number of countries. But in the 2012 round, there were 144 countries participating. Its ranking in 2012 is 84 out of 144. But taking one point in time is not the whole picture. In fact, for over a 11 year period now, we have been slipping. We slipped quite dramatically from 2000 to 2008 or 9, and then we've basically plateaued. So really what we're seeing is that we have an issue, and that's one of the areas that the CCI is concerned about, and it's one of the deliverables that it has to make. The World Economic Forum partners with various bodies in different countries. In Trinidad and Tobago, the administrator for this and the partner for WEF is the Arthur Lock Jack Graduate Business School. For the technical analysis, what we're doing, for the first time, we're really drilling into the information. So there are a number of variables that come out of the analysis of the GCI from the report. And what we're doing is taking that apart, and we're taking it apart to understand really which are the areas that we should treat as a priority for fixing. And in terms of doing that, we're then again working with the relevant stakeholders to actually produce the plans that will fix these particular areas. Well, I think for the first time we actually have analyzed data. Therefore we know what to fix, and we have a plan to fix it, and we're working with the stakeholders that are involved in each of these areas to come together to find a solution to this problem.